Show. Our first guest is currently battling cancer, and because of his optimism and attitude, he is serving as the 2013 Honorary Chair for the American Cancer Society's Relay for Life of Penobscot County. Please welcome Brewer's own Mike Openshaw. How you doing?
Doing well.
Thanks for coming.
Thanks.
Is this your first time here at the show?
Yes, definitely. Well, I watch it on TV, of course.
Of course, every week.
Yeah,
we know that.
So keep an eye on you.
Yeah, we do. We're spying through your windows. So let's just get started right off here. Tell us about the cancer that you have and sort of the diagnosis that you received.
All right. Well, in layman's term, I have a metastatic pheochromocytoma, which means I have a cancer wrapped around, stuck in my adrenal cavity, and then bone metastases from my ankles all the way up to the back of my skull.
So this is serious stuff, then?
Yeah.
Not that any type of cancer is not serious, but this is serious stuff.
Right. This one doesn't have a cure. Doesn't really. We've run through treatment options and everything else like that. So now we just continue on.
Yeah, and that's, I think, the part that when you and I have talked before, the doesn't have a cure piece of it. How do you handle that? How do you deal with that? How do you live with that?
It's really tough. I mean, the biggest thing is just not knowing when. So it could happen at any time. No, I'm just kidding. I know, sorry. But yeah, that's exactly how we deal with it.
I will gladly accept your emails and letters on behalf of Mr. Openshaw.
Yeah, no, that's exactly how we deal with it. So getting together as a family, we raise money for the Relay for Life, and that's a real big deal for us.
Now, I have a picture. You don't mind if I show this to you? This is again, eye-opening and telling. This is a scan of where the cancer is located in your body. Yeah,
it's pretty scary. It's everywhere. So it's trapped all through the bones from like I said, the back of my skull all the way down. So, like I said, it's scary, but again, at the same token, the Relay for Life really gives us a way to feel like we're doing something.
Well, and we've talked before. I'm involved with the Relay, have been here in Penobscot County for a few years, and we've talked before about how you go through this, how you deal with this, and it occurred to me, as you just displayed, you have a great sense of humor, and you have a great outlook and a great optimism about it.
Yeah, for sure. You have to have that. I mean, how would you go through daily life without having that? Plus, it keeps everybody going. I mean, I have three, lovely daughters, my wife, and everything. So we keep everybody happy, laughing, and dealing with this. So.
We have a picture here of those lovely daughters. They are lovely indeed.
Thanks. There he is. Yeah, I'm very lucky.
Yeah.
Thanks.
How old are they?
10, 11, and 12. So they're actually it's 10, and 12, or I don't know. We get them mixed up. I got all kinds of other things we're thinking. But,
did you just hire some kids to come in and have a photo taken?
Exactly. I got them in there, and they it was inexpensive too.
Yeah, they were cheap.
Cost a lot more.
So, but you've gone through this. You have a great sense of humor. Has anything happened that has kind of made you laugh through this whole process? The more serious moments?
Mean, there's all kinds of crazy stuff that goes on. One of the hard things I found with all the different testing that you have to go through like every month. One of the things is not to get too crazy, but the worst one is that 24-hour urinalysis. Having to collect your urine for 24 hours. It's a nightmare. I mean, how do you think about that? You're a guy, you use the bathroom. You don't think you got to go downstairs, get in the refrigerator, pull out the orange jug.
Some of us don't even use the bathroom.
Yes.
Just go where we are.
Yes. So I always, for a cancer tip for everybody, especially this one, I always say, well, a lot of us, especially the guys, can relate. We wear the exact same type of underwear. Our bra is filled with one type, So I actually have a pair of Superman underwear, and on test day I wear the Superman underwear. That way I can remember. It was either that or I was gonna have to tie a string around my finger to remind me that I have to collect the
Yeah, you don't want to.
You have to figure out these ways.
And your appearance here, somebody that just might be tuning in might be saying, what are you talking about cancer? He looks really healthy. You are a really healthy guy, and that's what is kind of so surprising about this.
It was crazy. I mean, it just came out of the blue. All of a sudden, I'd had a related surgery and a tumor 7 years ago. We thought that was it. A year and a half ago, I started having a stomach ache, went to the hospital, and that's when we found out that it actually had returned, metastasized, and then it was cancer. So, it just goes to show you that you just don't know. I mean, whether it's a healthy-looking guy like me or, you know, an 80-year-old man or a young child. I mean, it's crazy. And those are the ones that we relay for.
Yeah.
For me, it's those young children or that 80-year-old man that wasn't healthy to start. I can't imagine the things that I've gone through already with a 1.5 years of chemo, being a 7-year-old child or being an 80-year-old man. So that's why my family gets together and we relay. And
your team is the O Team is the name of it. Yep. Last name Openshaw. O Team. Very, very creative. And you have a website. It's oteam.org. And you've been participating in Relay for Life at Penobscot County for how many years now?
For 3 years now. And I'll tell you, it's really enriched our lives and given us some focus. We've been doing it since before I found out I had cancer. I was just approached by another team. Hey, Mike, you want to help? Of course we did. And then, you know, we continued. So.
And you guys get right into it too, which is a lot of fun to see.
We go crazy.
Now you are also a whitewater rafter, or you were anyway.
Yeah,
and you were a guide. And this here is showing that you bring people only into safe waters.
That's
nice. Now that's you in the back, right? That's you guiding? Yeah.
That's me.
And then we have another photo. I hope you don't mind that I'm showing this one, but.
Nope.
Looks like you had a wardrobe malfunction.
Yeah, it happened. Deanna Jackson,
Can't show everything.
It happened.
Is that where the Superman underwear would have come in handy?
Yes, definitely.
Well, you have an amazing story, and just to give people a sense of the gravity of it, again, you are very open about talking about everything that you're going through,
Definitely.
and we find that to be incredibly inspiring. And your attitude is amazing, and I've always thought that's half the battle. And I haven't gone through this, but I have had family members that have. Attitude is half the battle. But we wanted to do something. We tape at the Next Generation Theater in Brewer, and every time we do a taping, we take a collection of funds from our audience to benefit the theater, which is a tremendous resource for the city of Brewer. So, yeah. During the commercial break, we're going to pass the bucket, and every dollar our audience donates will go to the Next Generation Theater, but the Nite Show will match it dollar for dollar and give it to the O Team. Oh. So give generously.
Thank you so much.
And
thank you.
If you want to get involved in the Relay for Life, the website is relayforlife.org. There are Relay for Lives taking place around the state throughout the viewing area, and also relayforlife.org/PenobscotME if you want to participate in the Penobscot County Relay, or oteam.org for your website?
Yes, oteam.org.
Very good. Mike Openshaw, everybody. Thank you very much for coming on the show. Great job. We'll be right back with Chris Quimby right after this. Don't go away.